Anyway, this was Unholy Tron. It was 5-0, a 5-0 by a player called Tron Walker, who's a Tron specialist. So I played a version of One Ring Tron that was very similar, and then made some tweaks, and this is version 2. Yeah, eggs, sure. A lot of great breakfast themed names. Yeah, yes. Thank God for Hammer Time. Thank God Hammer Time stuck as a name. Although there are some places where I think they just what do they label it as? Hammer? I think it's just Hammer. It's not Hammer Time, it's just Hammer. Yeah. And then I have a theoretical build for Prison Tron with One Ring, and the distinct difference from the one we're playing here is no Eldrazi and 4 Mystic Forges and Urza Sagas. Try making a Demonic Pact Urian deck in Pioneer. If it took off, my plan was Lucifer Linguini. Hey, look, Natty Tron and a One Ring and a Chalice of the Void. Let's go. And it always does. Pog. If you want to play Tron, just be lucky. Don't you dare Ragavan me. Okay. Accepted. Another All Is Dust, eh? That's part of it, Big Oofta. They're also very, like, you have to, it has to be something that people think is fun and clever in order for it to, like, I don't know, continue and proliferate. All right, so if I play Chalice, it's likely to get Spell Pierced, but if I play this Walking Ballista, boy is it not going to get Spell Pierced. Could get literal counterspelled, but that's fine. I'm going to let them move first here. If they just go to attack, I can just block it. If they cast any spell, I can ping. It's also like not every deck has a good, clever name that can be assigned to it, right? Like this one ended up, in my mind, this is always Nightmare Steel Cage, or Prison Tron is Nightmare Steel Cage. But that's because someone brought it up when I was streaming it for the first time, and that's a Yu-Gi-Oh card, and I think that's a great way to name a deck. A Pioneer list that uses Kiora to untap, picks his Pandemonium repeatedly, and uses Ironcrag Feet to crack it and put it at his play. I call it Kiora's Feet Picks. Well done. Well done. The best part about that deck is Pixis exile stuff face down. So you have no idea what you've got going on. Hey, this is my 4-color pile. What do you think? All right. 4 and 6 4 Teferi. I like it. 4 Delight Halfling, 1 Elshnorn, 1 Endurance. Yeah, it looks great. A plus. You put the good cards in the good deck. Yep. Yes. Yeah. Money Pile. That's right. Money Pile was a good deck name. Is my opponent tilting off the face of the earth? What's happening here? You okay? Friendo? We good? What's happening? Yeah, Crashcade. Crashcade was the best name that Rhino's ever had, but it couldn't stick. It's a great name. Interestingly, your Rhinos stuck immediately. What the hell? I updated Crack the Earth. You right? What the hell? Huh. Neat. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, you're playing the MH2 Fury? Huh. What the hell? That's so cool, dude. Look at you. Look at you. That's so cool. Current design philosophy also doesn't help to foment weird deck naming. How do you figure? What is being designed recently that you think specifically can be pointed as like, see this? This stops us from having weird deck names. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that works. Creativity is the least creative deck name. Yep. No, I think the legacy community is small enough that it's able to. Back in the day, design was very on rails, so mid-range piles were rarer. These days, everything is mid-range. No, in standard for sure. Okay. Thoughts? Cool. Interesting. Good talk. Anyway. Oop, here's my chalice. Oh. So I guess they're holding on to Counterspell? So I guess I'm not going to jam my One Ring into it? And they did mold a 5, right? Well, screw it. Let's just win now. Are you playing literal Counterspell? I mean, my Chalice stuck. It seems crazy to me. Okay, they're not. This game's just over. Got it. Naming conventions trickle down from standard is my interpretation. I don't feel like that's true. Oh. They're probably playing Flame of Anor. Flame of Honor. Yep. Yeah, they did it. Draw 2, shatter. Oh no! I'm gonna not take 2. Why am I in trouble? Anyway. Here's my 5/5. Yeah, I know, Titan. And he said Flame of Honor is one of the worst cards in the deck. It was great. He was like, this deck was not good. I just, like... But even worse than Flame of Honor was, what is it called? Gandalf's Injunction? I know it's not that, but... The thing about Flame of Honor for me, and this is a preview of the Faithless Brewing that we just recorded. For me, Flame of Honor is worse than Prismari Command, Kolaghan's Command, and Archmage's Charm in almost every... Sanction, there you go. In almost every scenario. So it's really hard to sell me on it. It's, I mean, I guess I'm just cranking this thing, huh? Shake that. Beep 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 doom. I'm not drawing any more cards with One Ring for now. I don't need to. Most legacy decks are just derivative of the old names, the apex of the SCG Tour and Cedric Philip Patrick thinking fun deck names were too complicated and gatekeepy really killed the whole thing. I mean, that I'm not saying that it's not complicated and gatekeepy, but it doesn't have to be gatekeepy. You can just explain it when people ask. Like, you don't have to be a jerk. That's the thing. And I feel like there was a lot more jerks in Magic that has started to change. I think the community has gotten more friendly and inclusive overall, and that's just super. So when they go to target this, I can ping the Snapcaster Mage so they don't get double mode here. So they can either shatter my Walking Ballista or draw 2 cards, but not both. Ah, you didn't think about that, did you, opponent? They got to do the thing, chat. They got to do the thing. Twice. 2 times. I don't even know if that was shame so much as like, oh, gosh, this is not good enough. Utter broken faith. Could be that. Happens to the best of us. I don't know. It's just, I feel like having some weird deck names like Red Deck Wins and Sly, like Red Deck Wins is one of the best deck names ever, right? It's just straight and to the point. It's obvious exactly what it's talking about. There's no room for confusion. Anyone could understand that. But it's more clever than like mono red aggro. Opponent's on a mull to 6 and does that in fact get to keep their 6. If I am remembering correctly, this list is a non-Ragavan deck. You mean life total control? I don't. No. No, I don't mean life total control. Rude. I do appreciate Zap City. Zap City is a great deck name. I'm into Zap City. Here's my 0-4. Actual factual counterspell? Hell yeah. Good for you. All right, so we need to find a land. Whew. Ah, the perfect land. Thank you, deck. You always know how to treat me. Best deck name is the deck. It's certainly up there, right? All right. The deck is certainly up there. Their hand was triple expressive iteration. Whew. Yeah, the deck is one of the best deck names of all time for sure. I mean, they found a Scalding Tarn and a Bauble in their last couple draws. I wonder if they're going to play a second expressive iteration or just chill. Looks like chilling is the name of the game. Oh. Yeah, Cephalid Breakfast, someone brought it up earlier, and that is definitely one of the best of all time. Pierce this. Or don't. What do I care? Okay. Oh, the Rock, of course. Of course, the Rock. Come on. Yeah, Tin Fins is something else. 8 cast, even though there aren't 8 cast. Yeah. It should be 8 Thought, right? Like, very clearly, there is a name that works. Have we mentioned we haven't mentioned Maverick. And there goes the last EI. Come on, Oops All Spells. I got to teach Autumn Burchett yesterday or the day before that Oops All Spells is a reference to a cereal, which was pretty great. Bomberman, also great. Death and Taxes, of course, of course. Suicide Zoo, yeah, yeah. And just Zoo in general, right? Like, just the name Zoo is great. They found a Flame of Anor that they're going to play this turn. So I guess they're going to shoot my TKS for 5. Yeah. Yeah. Which opens my Karn up, which is great. Oh, even better. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not the best. Could Stonebrain their Snapcaster mages. Watch them mauled. I could play a Mystic Forge, but I know they have another Flame of Anor. Hey, Augus. Augs? A-U-G-H-S. Augs? Augus? Any of that. I think I'm just going to grab the One Ring, though, huh? Yeah. Here's my Karn. Here's my unkillable draw engine. Dirty Kitty. Yeah, yeah. Another good one. Oh. Oh my. Isn't that lovely? Well, I quite like that. They found the 4th expressive iteration. I somehow don't... Yeah, Mud. Mud is a great deck name. Does Mud actually stand for something? Like, is that an acronym? So I know it's supposed to be the mono brown deck, basically. And it was like a Aggery prison deck, but I think it's MUD. I think it's supposed to stand for something, but I can't remember for the life of me what it is. No, I know it's a reference to the frame. Metalworker, Utter Domination. That seems correct. Wow, my opponent played a 3-mana spell that did 5 damage to my creature. Good talk. Anyway. Here's my Sundering Titan. Cool. Yeah. Cool. Let's see if I draw anything else worth playing. Oh, okay. Name it Eldrazi. And play this map. Yeah, Xerox is a good reasonable deck name. Stacks. Is it really? Is that true? Obviously, Basura. I don't believe you. I mean, I believe you, but killing one fence, one the island, so the Titan has 2 targets if it leaves. Yeah, I guess so. I guess that could be a thing, yeah. My opponent's at 6, and I have a Sundering Titan in play, and a Karn, and a One Ring, and another One Ring, so I'm really not worried about it, but yes, yeah, that was maybe better. The thing is, they had a fetch up, so... Anyway, it's Thunderwall. Today's gonna be the day that they never throw it back to you. Oh, are they gonna do it? Are they gonna Flame of Anor, shatter, draw 2 cards? So good. And then we beat him to death with the One Ring? Huh? Huh? Who wants to beat him to death with the One Ring? Really make a point. Please don't scoop. Please don't scoop. What is a Stacks deck? They're by far Magic's most controversial type of deck. But what is a Stacks? Like most Magic slang, Stacks does not explain anything what it is or why it elicits the response it does. There you go. A vintage deck known as the $4,000 solution. $T4KS. Well, others say it comes from the card Smokestack. See this? No matter where it comes. Okay, so that's what I've always heard about I always heard the Smokestack explanation. What is Nightmare Tron? You're looking at it. It's a nightmarish amalgamation of E-Tron and Prison Tron. Frankentron. That's another good name for it. Y'all want to see a cool game win here? So the initial version was playing Emrakul and Ulamog Rainy Day Tomorrow. I did play them in this version for a league, and I never cast them once. In the previous version, I did cast Ulamog a bunch of times. Right, that's exactly my point, Daiko, is like, we use terms like ramp, and that doesn't exist on any relevant cards. Mill. Burn. What's the most famous burn card? Lightning Bolt. I mean, I guess lightning burns people, but, like... I know Rampant Growth, but Rampant Growth is not relevant. Yeah, Mill's from Millstone. So we plus on the One Ring. Here's my Indestructible Death Machine. And then we clear the path with O-Stone. They got us, chat! They got us! Oh no, it's all over! What am I gonna do? Shambles. I guess I'll sadly draw 3 cards and probably just win with any number of them. Oh, look. We did it. I actually don't have enough to Ballista them to death here. I love that they conceded to the big ring just rolling at him. I like picturing that too. Like a cheese wheel. I'll be right back. Are there any Canadians in the chat? Any Ontarians in the chat? I just was wondering if I had someone to corroborate my story. Hey, it's Edgar. I don't know if you'll know what I'm talking about with this. So, because usually I drink better beers. I'll keep this in the dark. It sucks, but I'll keep it. So, normally I drink better beers, but every now and then I want to drink something like trashy from my memory. When I was in university, Lakeshore was the major road that went by the university. Oh, it's Burn. There was one type of beer can that would be everywhere. And I found out, oh, that sucks. I found out the reason why, of course, this is going to make them upset. The reason why it was the cheapest, highest alcohol percentage that you could get. Which is this Laker Ice. I think this is also not just Burn, but I think it's Prowess, which has a much higher one CMC percentage than Burn does, if that is what it is. Now, if they have another prismatic ending, which it looks like they do, that's a tilt. On the flip side, Soulless Jailer is not bad against them. Ooh, and neither is that Ensnaring Bridge. Throw this down first. They managed to financially recover. I mean, they got real lucky to have 2 prismatic endings. Oh, yeah. Laker Ice is not great. And then in Etobicoke, near my university, we also had Cool Beer. And Cool Beer, it looks like creativity. Oh, you right, dog. I don't know why I fixated on something that it wasn't going to be. All right, so we'll play the Serum Powder here. If we're lucky, we'll get to Stone Brain him next turn. There's no point in playing a Stone Braid out into what is very likely a Spell Pierce here. So this doesn't affect creativity in any way. Yeah, maybe I was hoping it was going to be a burn deck. Maybe it was the fetch into Sacred Foundry kind of felt like it was going to be, but you're right. But then they would have had Gigantha, right? Maybe they'll play around Dismember. I wouldn't if I were them, but... All right. Oh, why Island over Basic Waste? Because we have Spellskite. The original list had a forest for basically no reason because we're not sideboarding a Haywire Might. But we weren't talking about Burn Red Arrow. We're talking about Prowess. Prowess was the fetch for Sacred Foundry deck that I thought was likely to have Prismatic Ending. All right, well, got their Archons. That's big game. Yep. Their hand is not good against us. This is a very difficult deck to beat with Prison, though. They drew all 2 of their prismatic endings in the early game, but they have 4 Leyland Bindings, 4 Wrenn and 6, 3 Teferis that remove our stuff, Spell Pierces, and then, of course, Flipped Fables can run over you sometimes. It's not Over colorless for Thought-Knot and warping. Well, I have a lot of colorless sources, right? I think you're thinking only specifically of when I'm getting Blood Moon, I guess. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'll just take the hit here. I'm just not super worried about it. You can't get hold on. You can't get wastes if you get Boseju'd, right? Because it doesn't have a type. However, you can get So we'll go Relic Bridge. So it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of a 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, right? You can get wastes off of getting Field of Ruined or Field of, or Demolition Field, but hey, Boosh. They just ditch a Bolt? They did. Yeah, Bolt and a Mire. We looked at their hand. They had 2 bolts. Rather keep this. They had EI in their deck, right? Yeah, they do. Dang. Ah, that's not what I want. Click on it twice. Click on it twice, you nerd. They didn't. Rats. I almost got him. Another Fable. Okay. Well, this O stone's starting to look kind of juicy. Assuming it resolves. I need another land here. Thank you. It's going to knock me down a Serum Powder and a Bridge. Don't love that. Obviously, I don't have to pop it right away, but relatively quickly. I have to do it before the second Fable flips over, right? And the first one's off Summoning Sickness, essentially. Let's see the words Teferi Time Raveler is put into exile. Steam Vents in exile. Can't cast. Yeah. Well, I thought you would be better. You suck. Yeah, this deck has a generally great matchup against red-black. Prison decks in general have a pretty good matchup against red-black. You can lose, but a lot of cards you play just hose them immediately out of the game in fairly brutal fashion. Please don't play it to Teferi. Another iteration, okay. Well, they drew all 2 of their iterations immediately. That's fun. Love that for me. Come on. This game. Sometimes this game. Anyway, this is what I was talking about. They have infinite answers for everything in your deck. So even if you can blank their creativities, it's really, really easy for them to win. You got to use your fetch or your treasure. Come on now. All right. Ooh. One land? One land? Yeah. All right. It's everybody's favorite game show. Don't get spell pierced. With your host, Karn, the great creator. Spell pierce. None in their graveyard. I would be shocked if they didn't have one in their hand. The contestants always get spell there. Oh man. Oh, we got him. Oh, it's so good. Now I have my O Stone back. Is all this dust the best wrath? It went off script. No, you were supposed to lose. Oh, that was great. That was fun. Y'all have fun? I had fun. So Soulless Jailer seems less than great. It went off script. No. All right. Probably let's pull in the second O Stone and maybe this Mystic Forge. Chalice is not great. Let's get Ballista, Leveler. So what's Karn grabbing? I want Karn to be able to grab Stonebrain and Sundering Titan. So I guess I pull in the other One Ring. And the Needle. I'll powder that. Power plant, tower, map. Sure, whatever. I don't throw Tron out of bed, especially on a 7. Tron is a total 7 if we're rating it on a scale of hotness. The thing is that scale is actually out of 7, so pretty hot. Pretty smoking. This art for me is so nostalgic. And this is the kind of like CGI-y kind of... Like, this is very similar to my problems with modern Magic art, but with the upside of like, well, it's Mirrodin though. Like, it makes sense for the metal world to have a kind of CGI kind of look to it. What if I had 2 more Expedition maps, opponent? What then? I like this O-Stone art because it looks like a stone full of Oblivion. Yeah. It's like obsidian rock just staring into your soul. Serum Powder is an actual deck building consideration 110%. if you want to play a kind of like, I don't know, if you want to play a kind of crazy go nuts strategy that's just like all in, push your chips to the middle of the table. Wow! They killed all of my maps. I can't even be upset. I'm impressed. If they go land creativity for one, that's like, oh, well, fuck me then. We are now lost. No. No, we're good. We'll be a what? Yeah? Pierce me, daddy. We don't have a map. Don't worry. I know exactly where I'm going. Don't you worry about that. Oh no! Are they gonna hit my Serum Powder? O-Stone? Don't worry. That's fine. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Got it. Uh-oh. They're fetching. Here it comes. Yep. Serum Powder and Karn the Great Creator work great together. They sure do. They sure do. All right, here's my O-Stone. If they win this game, they really deserve it. They killed 3 maps. That was insanity. They pick up a land, play the land, and then Prismatic ending my stone, right? Right? Nope. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's no... I don't think there's anything else you do here other than just do that. Hey, look, I still have an O-Stone. That was weird. I know Serum Powder from an old deck that used a bunch of ley lines and opalescence. Yeah. I mean, it's just anything that's just like nutty, right? Where you just want to like crazy mulligan to some specific opener. You could play Serum Powder. There is specific synergies. So there's the what's the Eldrazi? Someone tell me what it is. 3 colorless. You can play it from exile. And it's got another line of text on it. Blew my mind when I found that out. Oh, well. Almost dead, but let's find out that they have lightning bolts in their hand, huh? Eternal Scourge, thank you. They had one in their hand. Awesome. They have one in their deck. They do not have a third payoff. They have another Wear Tear, and then some more Leyline Bindings. So, oh, and their hand did not have any lightning bolts, right? It's just creative. Oh, they can creativity my stone, but it might give me a bridge. So, oh, yeah, dead. That I didn't see coming. That's sick. Oh, and we had the land coming off the top. But unfortunately, we're going to flip into a relic. Kind of spaz. But like, if they have like, not Mother of Runes, because that's not legal, but like, if they had like a Mother of Runes-esque ability, they could just take your 3 mana play off the table over and over again. Fine, tower. Oh yeah, we're gonna keep that. What's more likely? We hit a second Tron piece or a second temple? Sorry, a third Tron piece or a second temple. I think the third Tron piece is the bigger payoff, not that. Oh. Well, they don't play any. Well, they could be playing. Well, but Reprieve will bounce it anyway. Here is my Walking Ballista. Robots in disguise. You gonna coming after my bro? Huh? You want him? Yeah, they do. Okay. Well, we're kind of getting there. Go get him. Ooh. Thank you. They currently have a 3 mana Leyline Binding, so if they don't hit a land, they are in trouble. They can't play anything. I never had a chance, did I? Oh. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Well, that's I think I already have a Ballista in the sideboard. I don't. I boarded it in, but like one will find its way into exile any number of ways. I wouldn't worry about it. So we're not getting creativity this turn, but they're just going to go double Leyline Binding. So what I want to draw here is another Eldrazi Temple to wipe their board. Barring that, I'm not doing much. Woof. This really sucks. I can't believe they ripped that land. That's so frustrating. One turn without them hitting land, we would have been in so good shape. They hit another land. Of course. Of course. No, maybe they just creativity X2 here? Oh, no. Oh, that's so much worse. Is it? Maybe not. Oh, it's definitely not. My bad. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Oh, creature spells. Okay, that's fine. I didn't need it anyway. They're tapped down. They're not going to be playing Force of Negation. So remove all your stuff. Smash. Is the One Ring good in Tron decks? This is a great what's it called? Trampled underfoot vibe. If anyone knows their Zeppelin. Does anyone know their Zeppelin? The One Ring might be too slow, win more. Try telling me about the game we just played. None of the other cards in my hand would have done anything like what the One Ring did for me there. And I don't think it's close. So I can just Sundering Titan them here. I know they have a Leyline Binding in hand and a Creativity in hand. They have one more card. And if it's Remand, like whatever. It's not going to be Remand. Might be hard to cast the One Ring with the Tron Man. Yeah, I know that's a concern, but somehow... I just... I don't know. It just seems right to me, you know? Yeah. Time Walk with draw. It draws you 3 cards in the first 2 turns for 1 life. It's not quite a Time Walk, right? But it's not that far away in some matchups. When they played that Elishnorn, I feel like that was such a punt. They should have just double leylined me there. But I guess they were worried about me having, like, just play the land, play all his dust. So, I don't know. I might be getting corrupted by the dark forces between the ring. What are you talking about? On the flip side, does anyone want to hear a sweet preview from the next episode of Faithless Brewing? Too bad. You're going to hear it anyway. Where is it? There you are. Keep. Pretty proud of myself for that one. Scalding Tarn, nothing. More creativity? Only time will tell. I think I'm interested in going turn 2 TKS here. That means turn 5 Tron, but I don't have anything in my hand to do with it, so. Watery Grave. Okay. Is this some kind of Reanimator? Death Shadow garbage? Grixis garbage? Okay, it is Twiddlestorm. So the Goldfish report is accurate. So Chalice is great. Let's see what TKS has to say. Oh. I am going to want to be able to take a look at their deck at some point, if I can. Chalice is great, though. Doesn't play the Lotus Field. Second Wishclaw. Okay. So I want to find a Karn Lickety Split, but before then... Second Chalice is good because the first one would have been Spell Pierce, but now it doesn't have to be. So we're going to fetch the tower, and the next turn we play Chalice, and then we play a Chalice on 2. And I think that locks out the game. Yeah. I suppose it's possible they can kill me here, but I couldn't have resolved the Chalice there anyway. I don't think they can. They have only a Spell Pierce in hand. They drew Wish Claw, we know that. So they only have a Spell Pierce, a Lotus Field. Yeah, they're doing nothing this turn. Perfect. Good draw. Not a great draw, but a good draw. So they're going to Spell Pierce this. I'm going to pay for it. Because I actually want to play this Chalice on 2 next turn. Drew second Spell Pierce. Okay. That was unexpected. Yep. And now what? Okay. So they can get Breach and one other card. Is it Tomb Scour and they just kill me? Is that correct? Did I just die? Because they had double Spell Pierce? Gosh, I hope not. It looks like they'll have exactly enough. If so, that was an unbelievable draw. This is the Tomb Scour. Tomb Scour. Yeah, we're just dead. Right? And with 0 cards in hand, they had the perfect draw. So at the end, they can go... Wait. Yeah, at the end, they can go untap this, tap for red, play 2 grape shots. Yeah, we're dead. There's also a grape shot. There's no need for a Thassus. There's a grape shot there already. Okay. Stonebrain. Soulless Jailer. Spellskite. Probably not necessary. Oh, maybe because it protects my chalices. Bridge is... I'll board down to 1. Ballista is no good. Ratchet Bomb's fine. Crypt is fine. Trinisphere is fine. So maybe Karn gets Crypt. Bring in the One Ring. Okay. I guess all his dust is pretty bad. Well. Nope. Yep. Keep that one. Seems good. Turn 3, Stonebrain you through a Spell Pierce. Seems all right. They mulled a 5? Goodness gracious. I sure hope that has like a Force of Vigor in it. Or like, I don't know. Maybe Force of Negation? Behold my mighty Tron. Show me what you got. Chalice. Thoughts? Opinions? Whining? Uh-oh. Oh, he's fetching. Oh, tap land. Okay. Gaze. Okay. Sunbrain. What do you got? No, no, you're not allowed to do that. Bad sportsmanship. Not really. All right. Is there anything I can bring? I guess ballistas are better than all his dust. Stone's not the worst. So I guess I can ransom a breach. It's not great, but it's something. I agree, Red Arrow. Yes, I understand Spaz. I'm just annoyed about it because it like clearly they F6'd. Like, I mean, not clearly, but like I'm fairly certain they F6'd. So if I had typed in Underworld Breach just a little bit faster. So this doesn't have Tron. And it doesn't have any relevant hate pieces. I powder that. Losing 2 power plants. That's, or sorry, yeah, 2 power plants. That's the thing to remember there. This is another powder. Oh, it's just a mulligan. It's another mulligan. Opponent kept their 6. Power plant. Powder this. Put back. Tower. And a power plant. This is a 5. Keep. 100% keep. Easy keep. Ayo. If they don't have the turn 3 kill, which they can have. I think technically Twiddle Storm can have a turn 2 kill. I'm not 100%. I think they can. Tome Scour is a sorcery. Maybe not. So, ooh. Counter their first Tome Scour? Could be backbreaking. Let's find out. They shocked. Impulse. Okay. Is the one of Warping Whale about to win a game? Let's find out. Whoa! Here we go. Gaze. They're spinning wheels. So they get to Dream's Grip here. They're not infinite yet. They do have a lot of resources to play with. This is Impulse? Gaze, okay. More gazes. But those don't net cards. They do net mana. Mm-hmm. They can cast one more gaze in terms of cards in their graveyard. They can cast one more twiddle. Yeah. Flashback gaze. Oh, they're 100% flying non-deterministically here. Echoing Truth. They can play one more otherworldly gaze, but then they're stuck on mana now. They might just leave the graveyard now. We'll see. Or are they going to gaze one more time? They twiddle one more time. 2 cards in hand, 3 mana, 2 cards in the graveyard. Flashback the gaze. Okay. 1 mana remaining, so they can twiddle again. There's a Tome Scour. But then they're out of mana. Yeah, they're done. Cool. Should be a win. I think we just won, yeah. We'll see. Yep. Didn't even let me see their deck. We did it! Even beat creativity this league? Come on. 5-0 with Ring Nightmare Tron? Come on. Not that I want to jinx anything. We don't 5-0 here, by the way. Anyone here who's still here from Doom's stream or anyone else, and I think Mistaken N rated as well. Remember, we don't 5-0 here. 0 trophies. This is the no trophy stream. Trophies are for good players, not for me. Mine, power plant, temple. Easy mulligan. Someone on 4-0. I guess it's time to Dream Crush, huh? How many combined mulligans and powder did you take that last game? I want to say 5. Or I remember 2 powders and 2 mulligans. But again, that was the kind of matchup that was determined by exactly like a very small number of cards, right? I'm gonna keep this, send back the All's Dust. Lot of draws that make this hand fantastic. Oh, it's time for the hammers. So Chalice on 1 is quite the card, as is Ensnaring Bridge. But I gotta get my hand empty. Mulligans are overpowered and not enough Magic players realize it. 0 mana, C7 new cards. I mean, if you play the right kind of deck, yes, I agree completely. Especially with Modern being the way it is, where so many cards are able to generate an insane amount of card advantage. Any Wrenn and 6 deck gets a bunch of free mulligans, and then you should be using your mulligans aggressively a lot of the time. It does depend on certain matchups. So on the flip side, I mulligan as little as possible with this deck and almost any deck against red-black, right? Because the cards in your opening hand don't matter as much as the cards that are floating on the top. Don't play the hammer. Don't play the hammer. They played the hammer. Fuck. Well, as long as we don't die now. I'm gonna go this way. This blocks a lot of their artifacts. So it's possible this stops them from getting that hammer online. And then we have a bridge for next turn, so if they equip the hammer anywhere, they're not going to be able to attack with whatever it is. That doesn't get the hammer online. That doesn't get the hammer online. Hammer's not online. Good. Right. Yeah, Thoughtseize decks are the obvious exception. I think I'm supposed to jam out this Chalice on 0. This doesn't do anything here, right? Let's play bridge in case of many hammers. Yeah, it's getting close, red arrow. Land into TKS next turn should seal the deal. Because they need a Sigarda's Aid and a Stoneforge Mystic. Then they can kill me. And soon enough, they might need an Ornithopter. That one. Surge? You surging, bro? Nope. Cool. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, we have the Chalice on 0 and the Chalice on 1 red arrow. No, I've also played a reasonable amount of Hammer Time. I really like Hammer Time. I think it's a lot of fun to play. It's both like Infect and like an artifact synergy deck, and I love both those things. So big fan. A Paradise Mantle to draw 2. I love it. If they have the new instant thing, the Forge Anew, if they have Forge Anew, they can kill me with this Ink Moth potentially. Not this turn. There's too much mana, but if they had Forge Anew there, it could have potentially killed me. Okay, so we're stuck with a card in hand for now. So if they're playing Forge Anew, they can kill me. But other than that, we're good. Nine turn clock. I'll take it. Good draw. Thank you, deck. And that solves Mr. Ballista. Sorry, Mr. Inkmoth Nexus. But Zach, you might be saying, what about Surge of Salvation? Okay. Opponent's on a Psycho build. Which, I guess. Forge Anew still kills me. It wouldn't... Oh, they're going after the Thought-Knot Seer. Okay. Forge Anew would not kill me. Right? Oh, yeah, because they have Forge Anew and Pure Steel. Yeah, it would do. Huh. Yeah, it still would. Yeah. Forge Anew says you can equip at instant speed, and Pure Steel says you can do it for free. Forge Anew gives you one equip for free, but Pure Steel gives you all the equips for free. Are you really running only 2 Spellskites? Doesn't that make Prismatic Ending a problem? So, this is my first run with this new build, La Doja, and it hasn't been a problem yet. I will say Soulless Jailer has been super underwhelming, and I think on balance, Spellskite is just better. So I would say that I think I should be playing 4. The last league I played 3, and they weren't great, so I decided to go down and rejigger some other numbers and play some Soulless Jailers. Soulless Jailer has not been impressive, so... Stoneforge. Okay, so this gives them a way to get hammers in, but they don't have an aid to get them equipped. And they can get the Cauldron complete, or sort of Fire and Ice, but again, they can't get that equipped in a way that matters. They can't resolve a Sigarda's aid at the moment, so... I'm a fan of prison decks in general. And these ones are actually playable Titan O'Clock. Unlike a lot of the prison decks that people try to play in Modern, these ones are good. Big mana make brain tingle. That's also true. You're not wrong. Caldra complete. Once again, I shall rise. I mean, they're staying in the game. They're burning their clock way more than I am. Do you prefer Zero Saga going forward? Not at all. Not at all. This version has Zero Sagas. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's fine. Hey! Cauldron can what? Cauldron can go fuck itself. Oh, here's the surge. Thanks. Thanks, opponent. They have so many. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Do you think the One Ring will be a 4 of in Tron for the longest of times? I don't know. It seems very good. It seems very good. It seems to do a lot of what you want it to do the way you want it to do it. I think it's a good card in that deck. That doesn't necessarily mean it's going to do... They're going to play Myria's Call. Okay. They're, yeah. You know you can concede, right, opponent? Like, I don't know if they know that. Land? Land? Oh, okay, well. Yeah, that's fair, Titan. And I respect that, but it's also just like it is legitimately good. I just don't know how good. For Tron, like you could make the argument like, oh well, you know, it gives you protection, not your lands. And it's like, well, in most main deck games, that's not a problem. Conceding doesn't even use the stack. It's true. It's pretty broken. Listen, champ. Anything you want to equip, I'm gonna ping it. What are we doing here? Okay. And then what? And then what? Ah. Oh, very clever. Of course, doesn't... That is not going to do any of the things that you wanted to. But man, if I missed that line on that card, boy, would you have gotten me. I would have egg on my face. Steal the equip for fun, do it. I'd really rather not. It seems BM. It has to be Titan. It has to be, right? Like I just like does anyone think they're like playing like one of March of Otherworldly Light? I guess they could be. But I have a Spellskite now. So it doesn't even matter. All right, they're equipping a bunch of stuff. Oh, they're trying. I love how much clock they're burning. A problem with person decks, they're so slow. It's like it doesn't have to be that way. You can tap out anytime you like. So no, yeah, they are playing Solitude, right? And probably 4 of, right? It's gotta be. Puts Ornithopter on the stack. Cool. Trigger. Do we have a kill condition, though? Is it this Ballista? We have a lot of kill conditions. If they make me, I'm going to put Karn into play, and then I'm going to put Possess Portal into play. I'm going to watch their world shrink. It's going to be really fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's clean this up a little bit, shall we? Hi, Vija. Bye, friends. No more free equips. Are we done? Are we done here? I'm also on 0 cards, so no more Ink Moth attacks. Poof. Hashtag just prison things. Oh no, a new Pure Steel Paladin. I'll never financially recover. And the concession. You love to see it. All right. Yeah, I noticed. I did notice, in fact, that All His Dust is not that good against them. Yeah, if only there was a way. You know what? I was literally talking about this on Jarvis's stream earlier today when I was editing Faithless Brewing. But like, what happened to Blue White Hammer? And I've run into one recently, and they kicked my ass because they were playing Spell Pierce. Like, seriously, what happened? You guys figured it out. It was so good. It was so good, dude. Play fucking like it's so good to play Spell Pierce in your Hammer Time deck. It's ludicrous. Blue White Hammer loses Heart of the Blood Moon, then Mono White. Yeah, sure, but like whatever. Also, you still have Spell Pierce. So if you have a Mystic Forge Titan O'Clock, you beat the Symmetry. Uh-oh. Well, if they have the sick, nasty hand... Yeah. Okay, we were never beating this hand anyway. Cool. Hammer time on the play. Yeah. It's hammer time on the play, you know? Is this good enough? It's not great. Why didn't you play map last turn bluffing Dismember? I didn't want to play into the... They were on 3 cards in hand, so I didn't want to give them one more, which made it more likely that they were going to do that to me. Turns out it didn't matter, and they had the perfect hand anyway. But I think in that situation, with the way my hand was shaped up, it's like giving them a random card is worth less than taking the time off to play a slower map. I'm not telling you it's 110% the correct way to play it. It already felt like a dangerous situation, and giving them any extra cards felt like a bad idea. Maybe that's not the case. I don't know. That's the way I played it. Yeah, there was a Sentinel. Exactly. I think guaranteeing my land drop is probably the most important thing here, more than killing the Sentinel. We can always do that turn after and then play the Cookbook, and then we can bridge with the Cookbook and play that. Helps me manage my hand size. Maybe they don't have a second land for once? Nope, of course. Okay. No, they got the hammer. Would love to draw a land here. Or a 20 land deck, so it's not too likely. Uh-huh. Paladin doesn't get you there. Sigarda's Aid you would have played first. Yeah. Cool. Oh. Well, that's lovely, isn't it? Well. Here's my Juan ring. His name is Juan. And he is a ring. Reprieve? Okay. So here's my Juan ring. And his name is Juan. Reprieve! A 2-mana counterspell in your mono white deck because you couldn't play Spell Pierce. You just couldn't do it, could you? I mean, it makes sense, right? I have like 8-mana payoffs, right? Like, you reprieve an 8-mana payoff? Big game. You don't wanna equip this? One ring emote. I don't know what that would look like. My first instinct is Senor Ding Dong from The Simpsons. Because all my emotes are Simpsons, right? Like all of them. So, not 100% sure. Oh. A good draw. Yeah, almost all. I'm not saying we can't have a Juan Ring emote. I'm just trying to figure out what that would be, what it would look like. So boy, do I have 8 mana, huh? Oh. Oh my. I'm just spoiled for choice, aren't I? I think we O-Stone this turn cycle. Glenn Campbell, the Doodletown Pipers. Now look at their records. Oh, look at her records. That's right. That's right. They don't have a make indestructible thing, right? We have the pink donut is a sub badge. Pink donut is a sub badge. Sprinkles. Uh-huh. And then what? Okay. Do I want to discard anything in my hand for food? No, I don't. Sorry, cookbook. Bye, friends. Your opponent is very committed to wasting their time and ours. Yeah. Yeah, they are. All right, what are we carting for? It's almost portal time, huh? So let's go Chalice Bridge Karn. That should seal this up. How can they can't get through this in a single turn. There's literally no way they can get through that in a single turn. What can I wish for? A Trinisphere? Trinisphere? Is that crazy? Should I just play the bridge? Yeah. Three ball. Stone Brain? Yeah, I guess. Three ball corner pocket. Then next turn we can go another One Ring and an Ensnaring Bridge. And then we get to... Yeah. All drains lead to the ocean, yeah. Alright. What are you attacking, Karn? Fine. I don't even want to draw any cards off this. All right. What you got going on over there? Anything fun? Ooh. Take the Thopter, I guess. Hey, your cards I need to do anything? I thought not. Kick W. Very funny joke. And then we make him pog laughter. Oh no, I can't attack. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total pieces of cardboard. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 pieces of cardboard. But if we activate One Ring, yeah. So now we just go get Possessed Portal. Not even being able to break this imagery just won't matter. We just wait for their world to shrink into nothing. So this. Ah, yes.
Any chance for my limoncello martini?
Oh yes. Just give me just a second, and I will knock that together for you. Forgot about it entirely. My mistake. There we go. So for those who haven't seen Possessed Portal destroy a game of Magic the Gathering very quickly, you are about to learn some things. Our opponent apparently has not because they haven't conceded. First thing I'm going to get rid of is this one ring because no players may draw cards. So strap yourselves in, Chatterinos. You're about to watch a world shrink very quickly. They have no cards in hand, so at the end of this turn, I'm sacking Trinisphere, and then I'll sack the Chalice. Oh, they're off it. Okay, I'm going to put up a prediction for the 5-0, and then I'm going to go... Oops, sorry, slash. Let's see if people want to bet on a trophy. And I will be right back. How am I 4-0 with this deck? It's fantastic. It's fantastic. It's very powerful. Yeah, it's good at what it does, and I'm good at playing it. I'm not saying I'm great. I'm not, but all right. All right, sorry friends. I promised my grandmother I would make her a limoncello martini, and and I have done so. Let's see if we go trophy, shall we? How'd the prediction go? Did we? Let me see. I can pull it up, I guess. All right, we are 67% for trophy time. 16.8k bits on the line, or channel points. 33% with we don't do that here. 8.2. So we got a lot of believers. Believers showing up, showing out. We'll see. We're on the bubble. Oh, I can't wait to get some points. Oh, man. It is not intuitive at all, Celeste Neil. I would recommend doing a lot of watching. And you have to know the format very well. To play any kind of prison deck, you really have to know all the cards that are typically in your opponent's deck, and so that you could play around or into them. Like for example, Stonebrain, you have to know things like a deck like Twiddlestorm that we played against earlier. If you didn't know that you have to name Underworld Breach to take their deck apart, you might not be able to win that game, right? So there's that kind of thing. And then there's also like the Tron problem of you have to mulligan aggressively, but then there's also some marginal hands that are okay to keep too, and it's sometimes difficult to know the difference. Also, this particular deck, I have no idea if this is good at all, like in a general sense. I've just been like reasonably lucky with it. Well, before we get this started, I'm going to be right back one more time, fill up my water. Potassium benzoate, it does. That's bad. All right. Yeah, I mean, oh man, I hope they're not on creativity. But we are on the play if they are. I'm gonna pretend they are on creativity. Mine, power plant, all is dust, one ring. Sure. It's not great, but all is dust has been a sleeper hit for this deck. This is also not the most prison-y of these prison decks, right? Because we're playing the all is dust and TKS, which kind of are useful in that they give you an out of just like having grossly powerful plays sometimes. Opponent went to a 6. Okay. Not creativity. Misty Rainforest is not a red fetch. Hmm. 4-color Omnath stuff, perhaps? We could be okay here. They can turn to Teferi, but... Ooh, they could turn to Ran 6. Oh, another Delighted Halfling and no land? They have the land. Huh, okay. Yeah, the Halfling's good. Am I getting Bosejude? Say it ain't so. That tree is a heartbreak. Yeah, looks like we're getting Bosejude. No Emery Knots. And they went for the mine. That's so bad for me. Oh. This sucks. Now they're going to go Omnath fetch land. Please no. We have one island. What is this? Ah, okay. I see. Well, I guess I'll turn their ring off. Yeah, our opponent's seal pool looks pretty good, yeah. A plus here, the most likely way they have to remove this is Fury. Could be Leyline Binding or Prismatic Ending, but there's nothing I can do about that. These don't add any colors, so they do need something else. We're on 6 count for All Is Dust, so yeah. Unfortunate. Second double best draw. Yeah, I think so. I think that would mess them up pretty badly. Especially if they play Omnath here. Oh, Teferi. Okay. Or Tower. Second Temple or Tower. Both would be great. They're really stuck on what to Tef. Plus. Do it. Okay. I could have played the One Ring and drawn and see if it was a tower. Doesn't really help me too much. No. What? Why are you playing Spell Pierce in 4-color Omnath? What? Oh. That's brutal. Oh my god. Spell Pierce meta? I don't even... Come on. Yeah, everyone and their mother's playing Spell Pierce. I guess I should have seen it coming. Game show back on script. Yeah. It's true. It's true. Solitude. All right, hold on. I mean, we're set up to All's Dust. That's going to put me back in the saddle this game. As long as they don't have another Spell Pierce, which they drew a bunch of cards. My question is how many they're playing. I want to guess it's like 2 if this is Dingo's list. Yeah. They're going to spell pierce the All's Dust because it's not a creature spell, as we found out. Stonebrain, you're Eldrazi. So I think I'm going to call... No, I mean, I don't think they're going to be counting, but I'm going to call Construct. No. What is Sundering Titan? It's a Construct, right? Golem. That sucks. Golem. I knew it wasn't a Construct because it's come up before that like you can't do the same as something else. Come on. One time for the one time. No, we can't make All His Dust uncounterable. It's not a creature spell. Is Leveler a construct? It might be. Hey, Mord. It is. I'm 1 mana away from Sundering Titan, so let's just grab it. No. I feel like anything else would be a punt. This does put Karn in Fury range. I think these decks are usually playing 1 Fury, so I don't feel too badly. But Karn's already vulnerable to Leyline Binding, Prismatic Ending. Sundering Titan's a Golem, that's why I named Golem. That's yes. The answer is yes. Yeah, always another Leyline Binding. If we can, though, I'm going to Stonebrain their Omnaths, and they might just die. Like, I'm not joking. If they don't play an Omnath this turn, I'm going to Stonebrain their Omnaths, and they may just die. Seems extremely likely. I would stone their... Oh, shit. Well, we'll see. If they both sage you now, I'm fucked. Whew. We'll see what I draw. Oh, I am 2 mana away from Titan. Fuck. Not if I draw that land, though. Yeah. So we get Tower, and then I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But if I Sundering Titan, I kill 4 of their lands. They have 1, 2, 3 mana. And then so they can get the 4th and play Omnath. But they can't get any life off of it. Oh no. Please don't tell me they have Spell Pierce here. You son of a bitch. Alright. I'm gonna pay for this. It's fine, it's fine. Because what I'm gonna do here is get the tower, and I'm gonna Stonebrain their Omnaths, and they probably just die to their ring unless they have another ring right now. Which, yeah, it's possible. But at least it buys me time, right? But then they have the Boseiju going on, so I'm probably fucked that way anyway. I don't know, what am I supposed to hit here? Boseiju or the Omnath? I literally don't know. You'd hit up Boseiju 100%. We can kill their board every time. I don't know what that means. Best way to clear a ring is another ring. Yeah, but they have Omnath and a Renin 6. I guess Boseiju is saying, I think this game is going to go longer. Which I hate. In this situation. But, like, I have a Casterable Sundering Titan. They have an Omnath. They didn't have the ring, so if I had hit Omnath as is, they would have died. But it's fine. Okay. So they're at 1. Unfortunately, they're drawing 5 cards, and they can gain 8 life per turn cycle. But skeet up, but up, butthole. I have not checked your. No, I've not found your ring. You have not checked your ring. I don't remember the line anymore. Let's put it on. Oh. Fairy resets their ring anyway. Oh, so there's a bunch of ways they're going to reset the ring. That's not the question, really. Oh, they can't fetch. Oh, but they just play the land and gain 4. Yeah. Skeet up, but up, butthole. Check out that butthole. Butthole, you are the coolest cat right now. So what am I going to Chalice on? Nothing? Nothing matters? I guess 2 could block future Ren and 6s, but nothing really matters. Anyone can see. So plains, mountain, forest. Forest? Sure. Cut them off green. I don't think it's worth playing Karn to their potential Spell Pierce. Let me block the Spell Pierces. I don't think this is a possessed portal game. It could be. I don't know. It could be. Another important thing here. Another important thing here is they have been bleeding clock all game, and they are not close to winning. So they have a Solitude. They could Solitude now. They just lose even more stuff at the moment. I fucking got you, butthole. That I've got no close friends. Fucking worth it, baby. Opponent, how would you like to remove my Sundering Titan without losing all your lands? You can see the opponent is in a world of small despair of their own creation. They have only 19 cards in library, and their one ring is already on 6 counters. Yes, you have a Teferi, but does that escape you from your doom? I don't think so. So this is pitch for Solitude on my Titan. Uh-huh. Hold on, we were supposed to be on a Tom Cardy rip. I'm sorry. That was just such a good song, I forgot that it wasn't what we were supposed to be listening to. Yeah, that's the plan, DeMiguel. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have exactly enough. Go for the Tolkien song? Not yet. We'll get there when we get there. Oh, what the hell? I'll put it on next. I couldn't care less. Such as a big breakfast. Big breakfast. Big breakfast. They gotta have another One Ring, right? Yeah, that's what they're gonna play for sure. But it won't matter. They'll have basically nothing and a One Ring. What are we having the next meeting down in the cafe? Don't get the trout. They are taking so long, and there is no goddamn way they're winning this game. And it is the best feeling in the world. Sausage. Toast. Regret. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, I guess we're gonna win, huh? On a magic quest, what happens next? They walk, 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 walk. Somebody's following them. Walk, walk, wind, walk, walk, walk. Is that mushrooms? Ba bo ba bo bo ba bo. Bum boom boom. 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 Boom boom. Bum boom boom. Boom boom. Bum boom boom. Now they've got a dwarf. Heaps of walking. Boromir is an asshole. I think I'd prefer if they... So Chalice is mostly awful here. I think we grab... They drew 40 cards. Couldn't beat a silver golem. That's how it goes. I'm not... They gotta win 2 games in 13 minutes. GLHF, I guess. They can. With the Delighted Halfling, they can actually have a very quick early game. Ooh, not with that card, though. This is the loudest Spell Pierce I've ever seen. Business. Oh, we got both versions. All right, let me... there it is. Business. That's a business song. Oh, they're gonna Leyline Binding? Oh! Okay. Poor little sweeping robot, huh? Land. Oh. Shot him in his right leg. They do have a swamp. They never fetched it last game. Wild. All right. Oh, okay. Land. 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 Good enough. Skibidi-bidi-bop-bop-bidi-bop business. Oh! Protection from everything. Oops. That's fine. I wanted my 4/4 anyway. What else was I gonna do? Nothing. That's the answer. So, yum yum. Seems pretty good to me. Unless you haven't Caesar with a little fried bacon. No Omnath. Probably got a Solitude. Without Chabam. Fruit salad, mother. Ow. That sucks. Anyway. Yeah, not even one Tron piece. What deck am I playing? Oh no! They got a card. All right, this game looks like a wash, and we're probably just going to game 3, but I'm going to make this take as long as possible. We're setting up for the All's Dust here with one more land. Because all the things they use to actually kill me are colored. Let's slow things down. You got a Nomnath, aye? They do. They're going to go Omnath, Fetch Land Ring, for sure, I would guess. Nope. Boom, bap, boom, bap. No, my Ratchet Bomb! Oh, fuck you then. No card for you. No. You already got 8 cards in hand. I'll fizzle that. I don't even care. You think I care? I don't even care. Sure. Use your mana. They still haven't played that Spell Pierce, so land. Okay. Tank opponent. Tank more. Oh, okay. Apocalyptic sex. I miss when people played on tabletop. They do all the time, Opal Leon. Whatever your name is, they do all the time. Tabletop is not dead. Can I Pithing Needle the One Ring? Pretty sure I still can't. Nope. That's fine. Ren. No, Boseiju, right? Karen! Spell Pierce. There it is. It's a great song. Oh, they're going for exact lethal this turn. Rough. Well, we've died. Guess we're going to game 3. Hope they can win that one in 7 minutes. By ring, I mean butthole. Literally anything you lost before. Up your butthole. Is up your butthole? Brah. I fucking got you, butthole. I've got no close friends. I fucking with it, baby. Ooh, we have lands. Almost too many. That's all right. Probably gonna be fine, right? They walk. Somebody's following them. Attack mushrooms. Wow. Oh no. Oh no. Save, save, eat, rest. Get the fuck out of there. Tron piece? Yeah, what? Oh no. Ram. Yep. Ping? I can kill their Wren here. It's not entirely clear they don't need it. Maybe they need it for their hand. Maybe I'm supposed to go for it. I'm going to, because otherwise my turn sucks. Sorry, Benici. Ben. Sorry, Ben. I'm trying. They're making it real hard. Swing. Can't Teferi. Ooh, okay, not bad. We're one short of that All's Dust. But hopefully it's really good next turn. Ooh, no double trigger. I like it. Yeah, it's all right. What you got, a ring? Some kind of Teferi? Yeah, whatever. What you gonna do, bounce my Ratchet Bomb? Plus, okay. Man, that is a shame for them, huh? Yeah. Send you these messages. Whee! All right, shut down their Boseiju. It's the most important thing. Anything. Anything good. Anything good. Anything good. A lot of mana. How many spell pierce do you think they drew? 8. Yes. Come on. Come on. Give me the 5-0. Give me the 5-0. Give me the 5-0. Come on. Give me the 5-0. Give me the 5-0. Corey B rating. We're on the bubble. We're on the bubble. Opponents on the clock. And Corey Baumeister rating from the bomb shelter. Come on. Come on. Oh! I'm gonna give you a little timeout for the very first message as you raid being a plug for your own channel. That's not how things are done, friend. Oh, they got Big Daddy Almanath coming in here. How's it going, Corey? Remember when I turned you and many other people on to creativity? Remember how that might have been a mistake? Yeah. Anyway. Come on. Come on. We got so many. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. You were a creativity fan was bad? I'm trying to remember who that was. Now that's good. I hate it. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Creativity used to be cool, man. I'm not interested in saying those words, Mard. I'm not interested to say those words. Yeah, it was the best. Oh no, I top decked Emrakul when everything else was perfect. Guess we're dead. Simple. But Velomachus was peak creativity. It doesn't get better than what it was when it was Velomachus turns. I'm sorry. Oh no! Alright. So this means if I crank Ratchet Bomb, I'm probably getting Boseiju. They don't currently have a Ran and 6, so it's probably make okay. God, so close. Another example. Oh, they didn't have the Boseiju. That's so hot. Sure. I got enough mana. It's fine. No islands left. Sag. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, yeah. I'll take the hit from Omnath here. I feel like it screws with their clock more to hold on to this Ratchet Bomb. Well, no, I've got a Torpor Orb. Another Omnath don't impress me much. He's got 4 arms, but does he have the touch? I don't know about that. I have 8 mana, so if I draw O-Stone, I'm good. All his dust is fine. Karn is not great. Keep tanking, please, opponent. Just tank forever. Mord, it's really not the time. The way this game is right now, and the way this match is right now, playing for a trophy. I don't know if this is the time. I'm trying! It might help. We'll see. What if I get spell pierced? Opponent, you don't have time to think about this. I'm trying to help. Whew. Then I'll binge eat. Then it's not a little time to explain online. I'm angry. Hitting Leyline Binding here. Hitting Leyline Binding here. Leyline Binding. Special. Oh. That's fine. My next draw is good. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one, Mord. Oh, they have Teferi already. Well, we'll see. Their hand is, in fact, a Spell Pierce. That's right. Menduba. So I take 4. And then I have a bridge. They bounce the bridge. Oh, sorry, 5. So they need something else to win this game. So I'll pierce me if you want. Oh, Tom Cardy and Tom Petty to take us out of here. Okay. Yeah, you would have won. Maybe. I have one more draw. Could be O-Stone or... Yeah, got him. Whoo! I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take the 5-0.